construction of an e-girls dormitory at Kisendo VTC in North Game, renovation of both girls and boys dormitory and workshop at Sega in North Ugenya Ward, repair and upgrading of girls dormitory at Ndere, construction of modern sanitation facility at Sigul in East Ugenya, renovation of the administration block at Liganwa, Central Alego, construction of Nyamonye, VTC in East Yimbo Ward, and construction of a twin workshop hall at Rera, VTC in South Game, among others. Mr. Speaker, sir, the provision of clean and easily accessible potable water has remained our priority over the years. In the 2024 financial year, 25 financial year, the county government of Siaya, through the Department of Water, Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change, drilled more than 50 wells across the county at a total cost of 106 billion shillings. And notable examples include Ndigwa, which is solar powered in South Uyoma, and Kogere in North Ugenya, among others. Mr. Speaker, sir, the administration also silted 3 dams, including Ufenya Dam in Siaya Township Ward, Konya Dam, and Nyasehene Dam. During the same financial year, 11 million were allocated to support various water supply schemes across the county, further boosting access to water. These include Gormatar in East Yimbo. Additionally, Kenya shillings 21 million was allocated for pipeline extension projects. And a notable example of this is in Sirandu Primary School, from Sirandu Primary School to Sirandu Dispensary. Other interventions involve the protection of 7 water springs, including Koda Springs in Ugenya and Koyo village, to secure access and reliable water. To the perennial challenges of water access in South and Central Sakwa, the rehabilitation Olago Water Project at a cost of Kenya 50 million shillings +1, covering intake works and solarization of the plant, is ongoing. The achievements in the water and environment sector were made possible through strong collaboration with multiple development partners, which I am sure are within the knowledge of the honorable members. Through the Department of Roads, Public Service, Energy and Transport, our administration has endeavored to provide safe, efficient, sustainable and integrated infrastructure. Over the past year, we have made significant progress in expanding and maintaining critical road networks. In the financial year 2024, we have opened a total of 131 kilometers of roads, maintained 674 kilometers tarmacked, nearly 6 kilometers, and constructed 2 box culverts and bridges. These efforts total to about 810 kilometers of road-related works across the county. Under the mantra of the future is urban, some of our flagship projects include upgrading the bitumen standard roads of ring roads in Akala, Usenge, Ugunja, Sega, Siaya, and Yala, and Some of these works are ongoing. Some of them have been slow because of exchequer issues, but I can assure the Honorable Assembly that the works will be completed successfully in these urban areas. Cognizant of the role played by a clean, secure, and reliable energy, fast-track industrialization. Our administration has also carefully considered and supported the proposal to establish a nuclear energy power plant in the county. To this extent, we have held productive deliberations with the leadership of the Nuclear Power and Energy Agency to appreciate the feasibility of this proposed $500 million project, and there is a possibility that the project value and capacity may actually be enhanced, knowing the power deficit in the country. With its potential for creation of employment opportunities, the project is envisaged to spur massive growth and provide a significant economic boost to the county, building a pipeline of skilled youth in nuclear science and related fields, among others. There has been engagements with the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology in this endeavor. We have sought and gotten the assurance this is for the benefit of the country and the county as a whole, that the establishment of the plant, or rather the nuclear plant, will be in strict observance of the International Atomic Energy Agency protocols regarding safety, security, and health. Mrs. Speaker, sir, still under our focus to establish an enabling infrastructural development, our administration through the Department of Tourism, Culture and Arts prioritize the completion of the 20,000-seater capacity Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Stadium, which was officially launched in January this year. This sporting activity, and of course recently we had the Kikoska Games, inter-county sports, which saw Siaya hosting more than, several delegations coming from more than 30 counties. The completion of the stadium, together with the improvement works at Migwena Sports and Cultural Center and the Jaramogi Cultural Center, facilitated the hosting of the 4th edition of the Pinball Sports and Cultural Festival, a vibrant celebration of low culture and heritage. And from December 31st, 2024 to 2nd January 2025, we had an extravaganza of games and sports and culture from all over the continent and beyond. The festival brought together thousands of people from Luo community across Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Tanzania, the Democratic Republic of Congo, United States, Europe, and Australia. The festival held with the objective of showcasing, promoting, and preserving the culture and heritage, promoting cohesion for shared prosperity, promoting trade and tourism in the Lake region through festival exhibitions, and provision of a platform for the people to interact through sporting activities and shared ideas on social, cultural, economic, and political development. The hallmark of the Pinball Festival was during its closing ceremony, which took place on 2nd of January 2025 in a colorful event which took place that is on 2nd January 2025, presided over by the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, and with the presence of the Ugandan counterpart, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and the presence also of our late Prime Minister, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. The infrastructural milestones could not have been realized without the significant partnership of the national government, courtesy of our collaboration with the Kenya Defence Forces. Works are currently underway for phase 2 of the Jomo Oginga Odinga. We remain grateful to the President, E.G. William Ruto, for honoring this commitment to the people of Siaya in this regard. Similar work are also on course at the Siaya Referral Hospital, where the new complex required. Our extensive engagements also of Busenge Port, a facility that will radically impact the socio-economic environment of one of our most populous urban areas. And I was in Nairobi recently talking to the Inspector General on the question of relocation of the police station at the port area to land which has been identified in Busenge. While staying on the matter of urban areas, our administrations have made significant strides in enhancing urbanization in Siaya by guiding spatial and physical planning, regulating housing development, and overseeing urban growth to ensure sustainable and equitable development. Through the Department of Lands, the administration has endeavored to institute proper public land management to facilitate growth and development. In strengthening governance, the county successfully gazetted 3 municipalities and 4 towns, which are well within the knowledge of the Honorable Members of this County Assembly. Through the Siaya Municipal Administration, we have now completed the development of the Siaya Municipality Special and Land Use Plan to guide development within the municipality. We have also commenced the phase 1 construction and equipment with the provision of a social hall. To ensure prolonged trading time, the municipality is now fairly well lit, courtesy of solar street lights at high mast lighting at key locations. Although now and again we do experience problems in this space. In order to optimize economic undertakings in the nascent urban zones, our administration has collaborated with the national government in the construction of 5 modern markets. The ASP markets in Akala, Riyadh, Kolemu, Rarieda, Bambo, Nalego, Songa, Siaya municipality, where we have also the modern market, Barober in Odunja. And I think it is known to members of the County Assembly that some similar markets in the pipeline, which include the one in Sidindi, Kayombi, and so many other sites all over the county. To address the inevitable need for accommodation and shelter, our administration has provided facilities and cooperated with the State Department for Housing in actualizing the affordable housing program in Siaya, where our role essentially has been to provide logistics and provide land for these projects for affordable housing. In Siaya, the 882 units are under construction, but others, including hostels at Polo, in Bondo, Siaya, Yala, Okwala, Rarieda, and Ogunja. Mr. Speaker, sir, all all the milestones have been achieved as highlighted in the foregoing discourse were not devoid of challenges. In as much as there are progressive attempts to improve the county's macroeconomy, our microeconomic situation in the county remains depressed, as is the case across the country. This scenario has significantly affected our revenue collection countywide, affecting our resource outlay. In adjusting to this reality, our administration has endeavored to exercise fiscal prudence, ensuring that our wage bill is kept within the acceptable range. According to the government's budget implementation review report for the fiscal year ending June 2025, by the Controller of Budget, Siaya County has been rated as being among the few counties that have spent less of their annual budget on wage bill and more on development. Recent introduction of systemic changes in financial operations by the National Treasury, that is, introduction of the e-government procurement system, has delayed the rollout of development projects for this financial year due to the uncertainties that have surrounded the new system, including interventions from the courts, a matter that has elicited anxiety and concern from this assembly and the county as a whole. There is now adequate clarity, and all our departments are now under instruction to initiate and fast-track all the related processes for projects rollout. And this is coming at the end of the first half of the financial year. But we have advised all officers involved that this procurement process must be expedited. Arising from unpredictable patterns of the exchequer releases, which is at times marked by delays, the administration has grappled with concerns over timely remittance of salary and salary byproducts, including statutory deduction as well as allowances to staff. This has been progressively rectified, but the Department of Finance is under obligation to prioritize processing and payments of outstanding allowances rightfully earned while discharging duties on the part of our officers. Indeed, what I've been saying, no member of staff should proceed to an official activity, without the payment of these allowances in the bank in advance. And in a short, we will give a comprehensive inventory of where we stand, particularly on these salary byproducts and statutory deductions. I'm also aware that it causes a lot of pain to our staff, some of them who are suffering double jeopardy by paying penalties and interest when that should not be the case. Another key challenge encountered has been the rampant arrest in our healthcare workforce. The prolonged strike by nurses impaired service delivery. And we are glad to observe that although there existed intricate concerns by the nurses, doctors, and laboratory technicians, we have been able to resolve some of the issues amicably, albeit some of the matters being in the domain of the national government. And we may endeavor to tackle them within the Council of Governors initiatives. Our commitment is to work closely with the health workers as they are key in keeping our communities safe and healthy. We have also had to deal with what I cannot describe in any other word than a scandal or purported recruitment of about 500 health workers into our workforce, a matter that has rightfully generated wide interest in the public domain. Preliminary investigations indeed revealed that there's nothing to support the claims that the individuals concerned were procedurally and lawfully recruited to the County Public Service Board and deployed by the Department of Health. It is, however, apparent that there was occurrence of fraud and bribery, aspects of which are now with the investigative authorities. However, to the extent that we can secure a budget and the proper establishment through this assembly, we may be able to address the plight of some of the individuals who went through this very painful ordeal. And indeed, we are going to advertise vacancies in the Department of Health, and with the close supervision of the County Assembly, we may be able to deal not with all, but with some of the need and plight of these health workers. The support of the investigative agencies and reports from some of the parties, it is our duty also as a county to take administrative action against anyone identified as a player in this unfortunate scam. And again, I promise to come with a report to this County Assembly fully on this matter. In the course of the period under review, Siaya County has also suffered inordinate several incidences of gold mine collapses leading to loss of lives. In as much as regulations and control of artisanal mining is largely a mandate of the national government, Siaya citizens expect the county government intervention in such instances. This has had the consequence of straining our facilities and resources. In spite of all these and other emerging challenges, it is our firm belief that the future of Siaya is bright. This future will be realized by rallying our hard-working staff whose invaluable commitment to duty is commendable. To ensure that our staff establishment is optimally productive, we are working to ensure that the officers who are currently serving in acting capacities, including the positions of County Executive Committee member for Finance and Economic Planning, the Chief Executive Officer of the County Public Service Board, as well as County Executive Committee members and Chief Officers whose contracts are due for review or are expiring, and existing vacancies as provided in the staff establishment are advertised and processed expeditiously. I want to give my assurance to the House that this will be done not less than 7 days, beginning from now. This also applies to the County Public Service Board members whose terms are expiring, and in due course the Assembly will be approached with the proposed membership of the selection panel. Indeed, I waited to the Speaker this morning forwarding the names of the selection panel in order to start the process of recruiting the new members of the County Public Service Board and the CEO. These measures include many other positions, including that of the county attorney. As we conclude, let us reflect on how far we have come together. We have faced challenges with resilience, embraced opportunities with courage, and laid foundations that will serve generations to come. Progress in governance, health, education, trade, agriculture, and infrastructure is not the achievement of one single office alone, but the collective effort of all citizens of Siaya, our leaders, and our partners. Let us work together to harness our country's potential for investment in agro-industry, that the resolution of concerns around Yala Delta will have the community's interests secured and at the same time attract further investments, including having more mills within the county, rice mills, other than the Siaya rice mill. We have potential for production and milling of rice along River Nzoia, and other parts of the county, and it's our appeal to the national government to avail funds for the completion of the Lower Nzoia irrigation project, which is co-funded by the World Bank. Our tourism attraction potential also remains untapped, with the investment opportunities obtaining for building facilities along the Lake Victoria circuit, Lake Kanyaboli and Port Ramogi to enhance Siaya as a tourist destination. To ensure investment is facilitated in accordance with a conducive environment, we shall focus on intensifying the last mile connectivity of water, particularly in relation to the Ugunja-Sega-Bukwala water project, where the first phase is complete and the process of official handover to the county government is ongoing. As we get into the new year, we look forward to completing all our flagship projects that will steer Siaya to greater heights of growth. We shall continue to strengthen our institutions to deliver services. I invite each one of you to remain steadfast in your dedication to our shared vision, as summarized in the theme of my address today. We shall continue to walk hand in hand, guided by faith, driven by purpose, and inspired by the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Let me conclude again by appreciating the work of this county assembly, this county assembly, under the leadership of the Speaker. I hope that this collaboration will improve our lives and of others in other counties in the Republic of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, sir, as you indicated in your address, we got statutory reports that accompany this official address, and I beg that appropriate time both the address and the reports that you refer to be laid before the House. I conclude by saying the state of our county is strong, and with your support, it will even grow stronger. God bless Siaya. God bless Kenya. God bless the County Assembly of Siaya. And God bless every one of us. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you. Thank you.
Could we appreciate the governor's address by stamping our feet properly? Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Allow me, because you made communication on the constitution of a panel. The same matter, you sent communication to the office of the Speaker. Allow me to make this, pass this message, that the governor has since submitted to the House names of panelists that will interview and select one, the Secretary of the County Public Service Board. As you are aware, that position has not had a subholder for a long time now. Secondly, and thirdly, the position of the county secretary, which was filled through the previous regime and has since expired and needs to be formalized by fulfillment or filling through the new regime. So as a result, there's a provision of section 58A and 44(2)B that provides for the procedure of appointment or filling of those offices. And therefore, he proposed the following names. CPA Rispa Olik will be the chairperson, and that falls under the category of non-public officer. The lady comes from Ugunja. We have Mr. Ambala Fred Edward Otieno, that falls under the category of a member and advocate of the High Court, comes from GEM. And Francis Ochung, member representative of ISPAC, comes from Rarieda. We have Alphonse Castro Okumu, member and representative of the private sector, comes from Alego Usonga. And Mrs. Gladys Olambo Okoth, member representative of Workers' Union, who comes from Bondo. The list is committed to the appointment committee. Secondly, honorable members, allow me to communicate to you that there will be a joint meeting tomorrow from 11 a.m. At a venue to be communicated to you between the County Assembly and part of the executive. That's it. Next order. There being no other business, will you be abstaining for adjournment? And I guide that you will be remaining upstanding as the procession of the governor and the speaker leaves the chambers. There being no other business, this house adjourns and will be reconvened on notice. Should we not meet again, have Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.